stabbed multiple times by her husband in Northwestern Province. Villagers in Chipangali district of Eastern Province have been left shocked after the discovery of a small coffin in a tobacco field. Livingstone residents have bemoaned the overgrown vegetation at Nakatinde Cemetery, which they say has become a hiding spot for criminals. With the news in detail, my name is Rhoda Mlenga. A 31-year-old woman from Northwestern Province is recovering from serious injuries after she was allegedly attacked by her husband following a misunderstanding. The victim, Nora Namkokonda, who is currently in Kabwe under the care of her mother, told Prime TV2 News that the incident occurred on the 26th of January 2026 in Northwestern Province. Ms. Namkokonda alleged that her husband, identified as Gilbert Mulenza, attacked her with a kitchen knife and later fled the scene to an unknown location. Her 64-year-old mother, Beatrice Nakasunda, has since demanded justice and called on law enforcement agencies to swiftly apprehend the suspect and ensure he is brought to book. Joseph Siambihi has the details in the following report.
She has sustained multiple deep wounds on her body, not attacked by an unknown person, but her husband in Solwezi on the 26th of January 2026. This is 31-year-old Nora Namkonda, who is now traveled back to Kabwe at her mother's place in Katondo to be cared for.
So for baishire baingira munganda baisa pishalandro that inkwate chaka kuipayo muntu 400 weso baishire bepishatu mnefo kuipaya banani nokusa sontati uyiwina umrina nkonde fo kuipaya so para turela ndara ofo baishire funyana knife mchampepo so landroad weso kuchikwesha tsala mwine kona ngwebali mchika kuchikumo so ainofu bambiro kunda saula mana ifumbiri onso nokubutuka efo babutuike efofini apsanine pakuipikaro twafuka ili landlord westwale kana nanko nokufuma twafumile nanko kufuma ku shop ya kwa landlord yo inotwikana nankwe twafika napanga ndofo bambiro okulanda ti ambo kuipika njebelo munanitakulira chimebati musheya munani mwacho kwatempia na chimona nempio luchero apo pene nomba ifwaya inendefunya kuisenda lama everyday shakushaisha munani.
She wants the perpetrator to be brought to book.
Bakabika tefe manzinga kuba kakabaka bakekevi bamuna 91 Gilbert Mulenza.
Tables have now turned as the 64-year-old mother to the victim has now the responsibility to look after her daughter.
Muntu uyu ngamoneka kumukaka bantu ayimine pakuipaya umwana uyu ewo bachenene ewo alensonga mna mukabwe nombayile kusorwezi mkufayo wikashi ngawaya waya fidafine akwataka pamela antumina na maneba ewa mpela manebe ewa mpele fyakulya elo nendala mashirisha ba social nchifola so ndefwa uteko ungafulisheko.
The appeal is to well-wishers to help with resources for food and medication. Joseph Siambihi reporting, Prime News in Kabwe.
A bizarre discovery of a small coffin in Virginia tobacco field at Mlangeni Farm in Mugubudu area of Chipangali district has left villagers stunned with grief and fear. The owner of the field, Benjamin Banda, aged 52, found a small coffin wrapped in a multicolored chitenge material, allegedly containing stolen tobacco, in his field yesterday, February 2nd, 2026. He claims to have struggled with poor harvests for 9 years, sparking speculation about the coffin's role in his misfortune. Our staffer, Christopher Basilio Banda, filed in this report.
A farmer at Mlangeni Farm in Chief Changes area of Chipangali district is traumatized after discovering a mysterious small coffin in his tobacco field. Benjamin Banda, who has been farming at Mlangeni Farm for 9 years, suspects witchcraft is behind the strange coffin, citing stagnant financial progress despite consistent production.
kuti ngaone kumunda ufika kumunda kuja ndipota pesa nchenche chape pali mwaroda 5 meters kuchoka mloti kungenda munda mwa mfodi vichini. So after naona nchenche wanje kuoneka pota pesa tipa lika coffin izoneka kana nchenche surround. So bwelera kutumila fona nduna kutumila fona fomu kutabwe senganga waboloka choza manji kensi kakulu then kabula kachepa after nganga ya bwera kachita masamu. So ndimona kapezera but naine nchachirendo nyambo kona kasobo limanezo lima maningi but babecha menezo pengamo.
Traditional authorities were alerted and the witch finder Dr. Mfera Manyazi was called to perform rituals.
So zona tafika kujina pesa neze kweze group. So we wona katundu na woku kuti mina mkatari kuza 1.5 meter hapa pamwamba kala half meter. So bisa nchiro mapala kupeza kuti into ija yafofoloka pamene yachotsa blood imene ioneka pamwamba. So pamene potero awa anduna mpena nati afumu nawo bati akaone muna maso.
Dr. Mfera Manyazi confirmed
bali mazaka muzika 9 years kuma ndikuti pakuno mpawi kama ni muntu oti ni olimpikira. So pachifuwa icho tidagwitsa ntchito mankhwala achikulu ochera mundamu. Mwini wake matsenga tikazivani kaini mwoti ayemekera kuti akompa chinthu nchogula pafupifupi 35,000 ngati akagula.
Chief Changes Induna Elas Nyirongo warns against witchcraft in the area, threatening severe punishment for those involved.
So chifukwa chake mamba amapereka uthenga kuti kwa anthu amene achenjezedwa mnjira zatere izi chimakhala ponja kuti ngati waonekera kwa mfumu alape tikepo chilango.
The police command has confirmed having received the report.
That issue was reported to him.
The traditional leadership has taken custody of the coffin with the aim of destroying it. Christopher
Livingstone has allegedly become a hiding place for criminal gangs, commonly known as junkies, who are taking advantage of the overgrown vegetation to terrorize and attack members of the public. Some residents told Prime TV2 News that it has become increasingly dangerous to pass through the cemetery, especially in the evening, due to the long grass that has not been cleared by the Livingstone City Council. We have the details in the following report.
Peaceful and quiet as it appears, but dangerous in the evening, raising serious of the vegetation to attack local people who use this road passing through the cemetery.
Nivambili matika usiku wantu wamenyewa majanki wanapaka kono ku Livingstone. So funika tedwa kanzu afakeko nzeru na government yatu turangana nko nchenza ngai na manjoka tamtema zambo turuma.
You'd find to say that last year, for those of you who were coming to this or frequenting this place, it was clean. But this time around, vegetation is still grown.
They are
so tatu jayo hagwenda so tu wabasimati wano abwenda olabona muntu likulamu kuti nguri yakuyola ipapwende.
And Livingstone City Council Public Relations Manager Melvin Mukela says the local authority will move in to clear vegetation at the cemetery after clearing the surroundings near the intercity bus terminus.
We are aware that the grass has overgrown in many parts of the district, especially the cemetery and the major roads. After we are done with the intercity bus terminus, we are moving on to the cemetery. We are aware that the site is not looking very, very good.
Mr. Mukela has, however, warned individuals who trespass at the cemetery to immediately stop, as this has also contributed to theft of metal bars put on tombstones.
People should not be trespassing the cemetery. It is not good that people do hide at the cemetery. So if we find, we've been doing patrols, if we find people just let the cemetery, we won't take it lightly. We may apprehend them and of course charge them, because we are also aware that we've been losing a number of metal objects, the tombstone, to get the iron bars.
Kwalombota Mwanangombe, Prime TV News in Livingstone, Southern Province.
Moving on, Milenge District Council Chairperson Clement Mwila says government, in partnership with the Road Development Agency and the Zambia National Service, has commenced sport maintenance works on the Milenge-Kasanka Road. Mr. Mwila says the move follows concerns from members of the public over the deplorable state of the road, which has made movement within the outside the district difficult. We have the details.
I have to make mention and inform the nation and the people of Milenge community as a whole that we have started working on sports improvement on Milenge-Kasanka Road. I must apologize to the community that we have delayed. We were supposed to start this process some time back. But people need to understand that we have bureaucracy and procedures. So at the end of the day, things will delay. And the most important thing that government, through RDA and the Zambia National Service, they have responded swiftly and they have started sport improvement on the road. And we'll do our best to ensure that we improve the quality of the roads. And I must also mention that sport improvement does not mean that it's a fully fledged contract or job. It's something like to help out with the transporters and the users, road users at the end of the day. So
Fiamwa says the judiciary have given due regard to the findings of the Anti-Corruption Commission in the case involving Livingstone Mayor Constance Mleabai. Speaking at a media briefing, Mr. Mwewa said that although the judgment was in favor of Ms. Mleabai, it was important for the courts to respect and uphold the findings of the ACC, which he believes conducted a thorough investigation. He has since urged the Commission to consider appealing against the judgment, arguing that failure to do so risks protecting wrongdoing at the expense of the public interest.
The court has established that it did commit corrupt acts. How I wish that the judgment would bring up a complaint to alert government of the activities of their servants, and instead government protects the one who is on the wrong and the mayor not going to jail. It's the matter about respecting institutions of governance. If you read through the judgment, the Anti-Corruption Commission did a thorough investigation and they did a very good job. Therefore, I'm appealing to the Anti-Corruption Commission to appeal against this sentence because facts were produced before the courts of law to show that you did your professional job. The court agrees that, yes, there was corruption in the matter of Madam Constance Mleabai. You decide to protect one individual and disadvantage an investor. You disadvantage an institution, the institution that is sought to save by following the constitution of this country. And these are people that are being shielded. By shielding these people, by UPND, to be very honest with you, you are doing a lot of damage to yourselves.
And that item ends the news flash on Prime TV2. Let's take a recap of the stories that made headlines. A 31-year-old woman is nursing deep wounds after she was allegedly stabbed multiple times by her husband in Northwestern Province. Villagers in Chipangali district of Eastern Province have been left shocked after the discovery of a small coffin in a tobacco field. Livingstone residents have bemoaned the overgrown vegetation at Nakatindi Cemetery, which they say has become a hiding spot for criminals. Thank you so much for staying with us. But for these and other stories, do like our Facebook page, that is PTV2 Zambia. On behalf of the entire news and production crew, my name is Rhoda Mlenga.